In the 50s, when the Russians sent Sputnik up, we thought they might have an advantage on us in science. We passed the National Defense Act and paid students to go to school. Then 5 years we caught the Russians and we surpassed them because we devoted ourselves to scientific development. Now student loan debt, $50, $100, $50, $200,000. We should in fact have a plan now of student loan debt forgiveness and reaching out to that talent pool. That is one of the challenges of our time, radically reducing student loan debt. Well, the extent to which people who may have good minds, good character, and good grades have less access. People may have less of those virtues, have more access because of money. And money should not be determined who gets a higher education. It should be based upon will and skill, not based upon money. Many students who would be good teachers, or doctors, or lawyers, or scientists, or researchers cannot afford to go to school. We cannot afford to discard great minds. We can afford to educate our children, and we must. And right now we're making the educational costs prohibitive. Jails for profit and schools for profit do not ring true with a bright future. Well, we have to accept that an advantage of 246 years of slavery. It's illegal for blacks to get on the track and whites could run as fast as they could run. We finally enabled them to get on the track free, but no plan to repair the damage done at the time lost, compounded by another 100 years of legal segregation. That's why Johnson says in his speech at Howard University that it's irrational to think that someone can, after 346 years, get on the track they've been locked out of and be equal with those who've been running for 3.5 centuries. So there has to be some affirmative action to offset negative action for women and people of color. Students should be protesting the rising cost of education en masse. There should be a focus on protesting the high cost of education than going to the football game. First of all, students must be advised. Movements are led by the sober. You must not self-degrade. You must not diminish your own power, your moral power, the rightness of your cause. Students fighting the right to go to school but can't afford to go because of money is a righteous cause. Students marching in mass for student loan debt reduction at the administrative office is a righteous cause. That cause can go viral. Students pursuing their academics seriously, pursuing the highest and best grades they can get, likewise. Because in the end, you want an airline pilot who is skilled in aeronautics, a medical doctor who knows his or her skill. But so many of our students who have the right credentials just do not have the money.